I got one, but then
Right.
I guess it could fall under that.
Yeah. Chill.
But we shall see.
Chill.
Got a little Wimbledon on in the background.
In the Wimbledon.
background.
In the background. Let's get it. We back for another show. What's up,
We are
Jim?
back. Yes, sir. Coming to you live from the Sit Your Ass Down studios. Welcome to the Me and D
Pops and Son
podcast.
For that ass.
For that ass. He strung that one out.
Yeah, let's show. My Bruce Buffer came out for a second.
Right.
Boy. That. No Diddy.
No Diddy for that ass. Today
No
is July the 13th, man. We're almost halfway through.
That is
July.
crazy. For July, we're almost halfway.
What's really going on?
It was just the 4th.
Right. Shit, it was just January. Not too long.
7 months in, man. It's crazy.
Ooh, this year is flying by. We'll be talking about Christmas soon. But anyway, today, July 13th, 2025, we thank you all so much for listening, watching, however you consume the Me and D Pops and Son podcast. We really appreciate that. Paying some respects, we start out, rest in peace, Bryant Johnson, son of Ken, Benny Barnes, friend of the show, friend of mine since Head Start, man. That's how long me and him been knowing each other. He was murdered last week. Senselessly, tragically, rest in peace, Lil Bryant. His funeral will be the 19th this Saturday coming up. So, yeah, condolences to the family. Hopefully he's in a much better, I know he's in a much better place, but yeah, that makes no sense. And we're still looking for answers for that. Frank Layden, former Utah Jazz coach, general manager, passed away recently. Wow. Former Phillies and Cubs manager Lee Elia passed away, rest in peace. Radio and rodeo announcer Cowboy Kevin Woodson passed away over the weekend. David Gergen, advisor to 4 presidents. Most recently, you would have seen him on CNN leading up to the elections. He passed away.
Wow.
To Luis Sharp, 3-time Pro Bowler, left tackle for the St. Louis Cardinals. I think he went out to Arizona with them. I think he was one of the other players that transitioned with the team when they moved. He passed away at the age of 65. Man, I'm getting close to that, so that hits home. To Pettis Norman, Cowboys tight end and civil rights advocate in the 1960s, passed away. And to Joe Coleman, who won 142 games, 15 major league seasons, All-Star in 72 with Detroit, passed away recently. So rest in peace to those folks. Absolutely. Birthdays being celebrated today on July the 13th. Yankees outfielder Cody Bellinger celebrates. Okay. Mexican footballer Guillermo Ochoa. Guillermo, that's Willie and William, should I say, in English.
Oh, that's what it is? Guillermo is William and wow. That's crazy.
Chinese athlete.
Guillermo Smith.
Lou Zhang. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. X-Y-A-N-G. I mean, it might be Zhang, but I'll say Zhang. Puerto Rican baseball catcher, St. Louis Cardinals Hall of Famer to be, Yadier Molina celebrates a birthday today.
Yadier.
Another former Cardinal, Ryan Ludwig, and he was the batting coach for a while. Ryan Ludwig celebrates a birthday. Anthony Spud Webb, former Hawks.
I didn't even know his name was Anthony.
Oh, you just knew him as Spud, huh?
I knew Spud had to be a nickname. His name was Anthony Webb.
Anthony Spud Webb, yes, sir.
Anthony Webb.
Yes, sir. Former Hawks. He was, they say 5'5", but I think Spud was about 5'3".
That's crazy. Especially he had hops like that.
Man. And
he
when
looked like a little kid
contest,
dunking.
Yeah. He did.
He looked like a little kid dunking.
He was going up with some severity and some meaningful slams. But
that's
yeah,
some bounce.
Spud Webb,
to have a
man.
vertical to be like 5, no more than 5'5".
No more than 5'5".
No more than 5'5".
That was pushing. He probably hit 5'5" when he put his shoes on. That's probably what gave him that extra.
5'5", and then you got bounce like that. That's at least that's 38 to 40 inch vertical at least.
That's pretty good hops, isn't it?
Yeah.
To St. Louis boxer Michael Spinks celebrates a birthday.
Spinks,
former champion. David Thompson, NBA guard, 4-time All-Star. Sports commentator and journalist, pardon the interruption, the Tony Kornheiser Show. Worked for the Washington Post from 1979 to 2008. Tony Kornheiser. So he celebrates a birthday, one of my favorite people in sports in terms of the media side. Actor, comedian Cheech Marin. Spark one up for Cheech.
Cheech.
It's his birthday. Cheech and Chong fame.
Cheech and Chong.
Actor Harrison Ford celebrates a birthday. Actress Daphne Maxwell Reid. Most people would have seen her on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. She was Aunt Viv, I guess the second Aunt Viv.
The first and the second
Aunt Viv. She was the second one.
The second one, they didn't give her no type of character dynamic, no character build up.
Because everybody liked the first one so much.
They just Jeffrey had more character, more exclusive episodes.
And more scenes than she did.
For real. Yeah, they didn't give her no lines.
People weren't feeling Aunt Viv the second go.
They were like, damn. That's crazy.
And then rounding out the birthdays, celebrating, Deborah Cox turns 52 today, singer Deborah Cox. And of course, to my mom, your grandmother, who celebrated her birthday on Thursday. Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, Grandma.
Yep. Moving on to sports history on the 13th of July. And because Wimbledon is in the background, there's a couple of them that Wimbledon related. Wimbledon women's tennis, Simona Halep beat Serena Williams 6-2, 6-2. It took 55 minutes. She became the first Romanian to win a Wimbledon singles title. I remember that one. In 2017, Venus Williams reaches her 9th Wimbledon final and first since 2009, turning in her latest display of gutsy serving to beat Johanna Konta 6-4, 6-2. At 37, Williams becomes the oldest finalist at the All England Club since Martina Navratilova was the 1994 runner-up at that age. She also stops Konta's bid to become the first woman from Britain in 40 years to win Wimbledon. In 2014, Mo Martin hits the best shot of her life to become a major champion in the Women's British Open. Martin hit a 3-wood that hit the pin on the par 5 closing hole at Royal Birkdale, settling 6 feet for an eagle. Martin closes with an even par 72 and finishes at 1 under 287 for a one-shot win over NB Park and Shan Fang. In 2011, Abby Wambach breaks a tense tie with a thunderous header in the 79th minute, and the United States earns its first trip to the Women's World Cup final since winning it in 1999 with a 3-1 victory over France. Japan upset Sweden 3-1 in the other semifinal. 1972, Robert Irsay buys the stock of the Los Angeles Rams for $19 million and swaps the franchise for the Baltimore Colts. The players and coaches were not affected in that swap. That's crazy. 1971, Reggie Jackson hits a mammoth home run off the power generator on the right field roof at Tiger Stadium to highlight a barrage of 6 homers, 3 by each team, as the American League beats the National League 6-4 in the All-Star game. And then in 1934, Babe Ruth hits his 700th career home run against Detroit. So Detroit's got a little theme going at the moment, and that will continue throughout the show. What's on tap?
What's on tap? What's the
things happening? Matchups to watch.
What's popping? What's going on?
Currently, we got the men's final of Wimbledon going on right now.
You
got
Yannick
Sinner. I keep calling him Skinner, but it's Yannick Sinner taking on Carlos. As of right now, they hadn't taken the court yet. They're 12 minutes in. They're supposed to already be playing. But
I think they just
that's going to
walked
be
out.
your Wimbledon's final today, and that's going to be a good match. They just most recently played each other in the French Open. I think that was 5 hours it took that match. I'm just sitting here thinking 5 hours for one damn match.
5 hours is crazy.
I think it was 5 hours plus, matter of fact.
Doing anything for 5 hours is a long time.
With no breaks. You just get a little break in between.
And you just playing tennis? Tennis
that's pretty grueling sport.
It's pretty grueling. You running back and forth. Like, real people don't realize that you got to be athletic to play some tennis now.
Especially singles. You got no help, so you got to cover the entire court. Side to side, front to back, from the net all the way back to the line. That's a lot of running around.
5 hours is a long time.
A long time for one thing to be doing. Other than work. That's 8 hours.
That's a shift.
That's a shift. Seriously, that's a partial shift and your lunch covered in those 5 hours.
That's crazy.
The MLB All-Star Game festivities will start tomorrow with the Home Run Derby, with the actual game being played on Tuesday. The Open starts Thursday the 17th, as we uncivilized Americans call it, the British Open. It's at Royal Portrush Golf Club, Portrush, North Ireland.
Portrush, North Ireland.
One thing I forgot to mention last week, and it's still going on this week, Summer League basketball started out in Las Vegas. I know they had the California games as well as the games played in Utah, but the ones in Vegas kicked off last week. We got a few fights coming up. You got Alexander Usyk taking on Daniel Dubois this Saturday, as well as Manny Pacquiao's coming out of retirement to take on Mario Barrios for the welterweight.
Sit your ass down. We already talked about that.
Yeah, we talked about that, but the fight actually takes place this Saturday. You also have the WNBA All-Star Game takes place this Saturday.
Okay.
As well as UFC 318. Max Holloway against Dustin Poirier 3 for the BMF title.
I'm about to say that must be a BMF rematch. Who won?
It's the BMF rematch.
The Poirier one.
Max has the belt.
So Max got the belt.
Max has the belt. Yeah,
he took it from.
They bought Gaethje. I thought he took it from Gaethje.
He took it from because Poirier took it from Gaethje, and then Holloway took it from Poirier, right? I know Gaethje had it.
That sounds about right.
Something like that.
I just thought it was when he told him to come on, let's fight, and then he knocked him out right. I thought that was Holloway did that.
Okay, that was Holloway and Gaethje. So from then, from them,
I think that's when Holloway got it.
Okay.
But this will be their third fight. This is the trilogy match
between them,
and this will be for the BMF belt.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad at all. Now, unfortunately, both of them. I know Max Holloway, he got knocked out by Iliad Topuria. Topuria. Yeah, when they fought, and that's the first time Max Holloway's actually got knocked out like that.
No joke. We talked about him a couple weeks ago.
I talk about precision in the pocket. Yeah, dude got some hands. And then Poirier, I don't know, it's not his farewell tour, but I know he's talked about. Is this in Louisiana?
I think they said this is it because the fight is in New Orleans, in his hometown.
This
is it for him.
Yeah, because he was talking about ending in that because he wanted Lil Wayne to bring him out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to watch just on the strength of that, just to see if it happens.
Yeah, that's going to be tough. That's going to be the BMF night.
BMF baby.
Weezy F baby in the
BMF baby.
Don't forget about me.
The bayou.
Right.
The B is beignets.
BMF baby in the B stands for Weezy F baby.
Weezy F baby. Now that'd be something to see if he brings him out.
He had to bring out. Yeah, he could bring out a couple people. Him, Boozy. He could bring out a little Boozy. Boozy wouldn't be that expensive. Kevin Gates.
And it might just do it for free just because it's his last match.
His last match.
His hometown.
Show respect. I'd be honored to do it. Which, I mean, on that platform anyway, shoot. At UFC, if you got something come out, some new music or something.
That's the place to release it.
Yep.
I mean, they're hitting on all cylinders, and I'll talk about a little bit of that.
That's gonna be a good fight.
That's gonna be a real good fight.
I like Max Holloway and Poirier.
The undercard didn't look too appetizing, make me want to stay up. But I'll stay up for this, even if I had to nap through it and then wake up for the main event.
Wake up. Yep,
I've done that quite often.
Absolutely right. Not intentionally, but
not intentionally.
It always seems to happen.
It just seems to happen that wake up right on time.
Oh dang!
Oh, here's the main event. They're coming out.
Perfect.
Because the times that I stay up all the way through is when the main event, when they're doing the walk. As soon as they get in the ring, I'm check out. I'm like, damn.
I made it all the way and then fell asleep.
Yeah, that's crazy. So I'm gonna have to do something because I want to see this one. And as we talked about, again, we got Wimbledon taking place on the men's side, the finals. The Yannick Sinner, number 1, taking on number 2, Carlos Alcaraz. On the women's side, Iga Swiatek. I always pronounce it as Swiatek, but it's Swiatek. Wins her first major championship, downing Amanda Anisimova 6-0, 6-0 yesterday, or you might say 6-love yesterday. So Wimbledon is just about finished. Like I said, we got the men's finals today and a few more matches, but
look like they're warming up now.
Wimbledon will be a wrap after today.
We won't see you again.
Yes, sir. All right, our first topic of the day.
First topic of the day.
Sports are alive and well in this city. D, do you want to take a guess what city I'm talking about?
Sports.
I mentioned them earlier just to give you a little hint.
Sports are alive and well in this city.
In this particular city, yes, sir.
Were you talking about Detroit?
Detroit, yes, sir. So you
What's popping in the D?
Lions made the playoffs.
Yeah.
Pistons just made the playoffs.
Yeah.
And now the Detroit Tigers are the best team in baseball at the All-Star break. Going into today's action, Detroit will have the most wins at the break with 59 after they won 47 in 2024 at this point.
That's what's
nice
up.
Turnaround.
No, that is good for
Detroit's back on the sports map, D.
That's some good.
Quiet as it's kept. Yeah, they're back.
Yeah. Honestly, man. Dang. And they're lucky too, man. They got baseball, football, and basketball.
Right.
Come on
and
now.
Hockey.
And hockey.
And the Red Wings made the playoffs too, if I'm not mistaken.
Dang.
I forgot about putting them in, including them in this.
Yeah, they got
to make sure that they did indeed make it, but still you got 4 good teams.
Right. Competing teams. Teams that you at least get to watch. They went through a lot of turmoil. They went through a lot of years of just being trash.
So they did not make, I guess that's the reason I didn't include them in this narrative. They did not make the playoffs in 2025, but that's all right. Because again, as we said, the Lions, Pistons, and the Tigers will definitely be in the mix as long as they don't collapse. Since I'm going to say the month of May, they've been playing some of the best baseball in the sports.
Dang, that's what's up, man. Shout out to Detroit. Good. They got some good pizza, good culture there.
The city's coming back. Downtown, they revived it with some nice infrastructure. You got gambling in Detroit for the gamblers out there. Like to go to the casino.
The gamblers out there.
Yeah, they got that too for you. The All-Star game takes place, as we mentioned earlier, on Tuesday. Will be hosted in Atlanta. The 2 starting pitchers will be Paul Skeens for the National League and reigning AL Cy Young winner Tarek Skubal, who plays for the Detroit Tigers.
Okay.
That's what we got.
Detroit, Detroit popping out.
Detroit theme today.
We talking about Detroit Red?
We talking about Detroit.
What's his name? Malcolm X? Wasn't Malcolm X Detroit Red or something like that?
It was something like that. Detroit Red or something like that.
I think it was Detroit Red, something like that.
Detroit Red,
when he was pimping.
Before he came to the
Nation
went to the Nation of Islam.
Yes, my brother.
Paul Skeens, who started the All-Star game last season, is 4-8, despite a major league best 2.01 ERA for the Pirates. He also has 131 strikeouts and 131 innings. Skubal is 10-3 with a 2.23 ERA. He struck out 153 batters and only walked 16 in 121 innings. Dude is having another Cy Young award-winning
That's
year.
Pretty impressive right there.
Pretty damn
good.
Impressive. But I'm looking forward to the All-Star game. It's one of my favorite times of the year to get back and see the talent from across the league and see what's what. The Cardinals will be represented by Brendan Donovan, so that's a big deal.
Okay.
He's playing well, so be nice to see.
No, it should be real good.
One thing I left out in what's on tap.
What's on tap?
SEC Media Day starts tomorrow, the 14th. That was supposed to be one of my main topics. And this past week, the Big 12 had their media days. And this topic is called Let's Agree to Disagree.
Let's agree to disagree.
And the reason being, Colorado head coach Deion Sanders stated that there should be a salary cap in college football. And that I totally agree with.
Yeah.
There should be some salary cap. And I think because the schools have the $20.5 million to work with, that's as close as you're going to get to legally having a cap. Because there's always going to be the boosters. You're going to have the NIL collectives. You're going to be slipping money here and there.
Yeah.
But on the surface, the closest that you're going to get, Deion, I think is going to be that $20.5 million that each school has to work with. I saw a breakdown the other day. The average school is going to spend, of that $20 million, 15 is going towards football.
Damn. That just shows you who run it.
That shows you who's running things.
Who run it? Who brings the attraction? Where all the allure is at. Was it Yannick or Yannick Center?
Yep, Yannick Center. Yep.
Yannick, don't he kind of look like a bootleg version of Joe Burrow? Don't he look like just like a rundown version?
A copycat version.
That's his doppelganger, but
he could be.
Don't he kind of look like little Burrow?
Yeah, it's got a little Burrow in him.
It's a little Burrowism
in him.
When he turns to when he has the hat on more, it looks like him just a little bit.
He'd have to flip that hair back a little bit. You know how Joe Beasy likes
Joe
to wear
Cool,
that hair.
That's what I'm saying. Joe Cool, Joe Smooth. That's Joe Cool. But no, that just
he does kind of look like him, D.
I was just watching it and I'm like, he looked like somebody, but maybe that's all I was that's all I was thinking.
So it kind of caught your attention. That ball was out of bounds.
You caught my
attention. They might be going another 4 or 5 hours today.
4 or 5 hours is, man, like, what do you do? What's the preparation for that?
A lot of cardio.
You do your practices for 3 hours at a time just to get your body to say, okay, it could be a little bit more than that or be less than that. I want to know the training. That'd be a good thing. The training for just like a top tennis athlete. What type of workouts do you do? Probably mainly cardio. Probably a lot of cardio.
Probably a lot of strength and conditioning with your legs.
What's it called? Just like a lot of sprints. Probably like a not like suicides,
but suicide drills,
like
line
short,
to line.
Yeah, the line to line sprints to see how fast you can. Those lateral sprints from side to side, see how quick you can go across the court. That'd be some good training.
Speaking of training, wouldn't you think in tennis it'd be more, since we've seen so many on the NBA side, more Achilles tears? Because those short bursts, they're going. Those twitch muscles had to be on point.
On point from just standing.
You're breaking, like I say, front to back, side to side, and sometimes within the same shot.
This is crazy. That's it. This just shows you how much I've been feeding for some sports. I'm over here watching the Wimbledon.
Hey, but it's a big deal. It's a major. It's one of the Grand Slam tournaments.
It is. I was looking at you got what's his name? Not the prince of, what's his name? Henry? Dang, what's the royal family?
Charles and...
there you go, Charles. I saw they up in there.
Probably Prince William, because,
that's what it
King
is.
Charles is sick.
Yeah, Prince. Yeah, it's the Prince.
Yeah, it's probably Prince William.
Yeah, it's Prince William. Yep.
All right, moving on. So, we just talked a little bit about the salary cap. We both agree that there should be one.
Definitely
we're both in agreement that you're probably not going to have a true salary cap, because they say some teams, and I meant to touch on this, will spend not only the 20.5, but they've already got budgeted $35 million. And a lot of that, again, is going towards football. Some teams, they said that Texas Tech spent 30-something million last year. Texas Tech, and they're in the Big 12. That's why Deion brought it up, because that's the team in the Big 12 that's spending the most. But I guess my thing is this, now that schools have general managers and money managers, it's not my fault if I can raise more money than you.
It ain't
or my boosters
fault.
got deeper pockets than you.
It ain't my fault.
It ain't my fault. Did I do that?
Oh, it ain't my fault. Did
I do that? It ain't my fault.
It ain't my fault if I'm getting to this bread.
Hey,
don't be hating.
Don't hate because we can earn more money than you. We can raise more money than you can.
Sell some Girl Scout cookies.
Hey, you better have some car washes.
Sell some excess.
There you go.
You can't even see. Got the case right here.
Got the case.
Product placement.
Sell some of that. Get out of your mama's basement and onto the football field.
And get some NIL.
Add to that NIL money, but that's crazy money though for a college team.
A lot of money, because there's a lot of money. That doesn't really surprise me, because down in Texas, everything is centered around football. Even the smallest parts of Texas, they're going all in. They shutting the town down on Friday nights to go see
when they say Friday night lights, they mean that.
They mean that.
When high school football is bigger than college football,
absolutely.
We know how huge college football is on Saturdays. Friday night lights, man, they take their football seriously. We need to do something on that too. That note to self. We're gonna do a little something on like what
Friday night lights
are all about in terms of
one of my favorite sports movies too is, for real, it's Friday Night Lights. And
the little series wasn't bad.
Series was real good. I'm a fan of the series too as well. Yeah.
You can't beat the system. That's the next topic.
You can't beat the system.
You can't beat the system. That's a phrase often used in life. You can't beat the system. And what brought me to this, D, is we all operate within a system, whether it's life, your job, wherever. So when I hear the phrase that a quarterback is a system quarterback, I think it's a lazy term by sports media, journalists, whomever, because as a football player, I'm the quarterback and you just run anything. You have to operate within the system. So that makes everybody a system quarterback. It don't matter what system you're running. Some quarterbacks just run their particular system better than other people. That's why they're the starter, because they've mastered the system or the plays within the system better than the person on the bench, the second string quarterback. That always bothers me, because what brought me to that, just going a little deeper, peeling the onion back, they were saying Brock Purdy wasn't a system quarterback, because they say if you take him out of that system, the team will collapse. They say he's better than the system. He's mastered the system. You can't penalize the man. Joe Burrow seems to have mastered Zach Taylor's system. Patrick Mahomes seems to have mastered. That's where your great quarterbacks come from. That means they're getting into that playbook. They're learning all the nuances of each play, what each play means, how it's designed, what pops off of that. To me, that's just smart. I think that should be viewed as a plus. I look back at Michael Vick's career. He talks about it all the time, how he really wishes he'd have gotten in his playbook a lot more and taking it more seriously than what he did. He was relying mostly on his talent.
Talent. I'm just going to make something happen.
If he could have mixed that talent with some Peyton Manning smarts.
System. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, the preparation. And that is good to say, because people think, oh, he's a system quarterback. Don't you want your quarterback to know the ins and outs of your playbook and the system? Now, if he can, like you said, the Patrick Mahomes and some of these other guys who can take the system and still put their flair on it, still be innovative, that's a plus.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're doing a little bit more above and beyond. But I want somebody who knows the ins and outs of the playbook, who can call their own shots essentially at the line like a Peyton Manning. We got 2 pass plays and a run play. We'll give you this play. If there needs to be an audible Omaha at the line, I'm going to allow you to make that decision. But yeah, you want, because you're not going to have a lot of success if you have your quarterback or whoever just taking free range, free motion. Oh yeah, we don't need no play. Just play backyard football. That can now a certain amount of a few plays every now and then throughout the entirety of a game. You might have the play breaks down, then it turns to backyard football.
Some improv,
But if you playing backyard football and that's what you think you're gonna hang your hat on and win a game, it's not gonna work. You need someone who's gonna be able to run the playbook, who knows the playbook, who knows where everyone's supposed to be to a T. I mean, that shouldn't be a penalty to the quarterback that he's so much in the playbook and he runs the system and their system to a T. Because like you said, You could take a Brock Purdy out of there and it collapsed.
Had a Jimmy G, and he was limited.
Yeah,
that's the thing. When they say that a coach has expanded the playbook, he's opened up the playbook to add more plays because this particular quarterback can consume it and he can implement it and perfect it. That's a positive. That's just you go to McDonald's, you start your first day, you just start cooking. You don't know. You just show up. You start pulling out meat and putting it on the grill.
You'd have made a fish fillet with with some nuggets on it. Like, you just making up your own menu items here.
Everybody has a system, and that's my whole point. Everything is a system. Your system, whatever, wherever you work, you're working within those people's system. Life, we're operating in a certain system. If you're African American and a male, you're really operating in a different system. That's where you take it after midnight.
You really
we gotta start taking on that after midnight.
No, we need to do some real serious topics. We'll make that happen.
We're gonna make that happen.
We'll sit down, set out a date, and we'll make that happen.
We gotta make that happen
because we can get some real deal spiel.
There's some real good topics.
Some real deal spiel. Get some real deep conversations.
Yeah. Yes, sir. But they're needed. But yeah, I just think again, like I said, he's a system quarterback. So you listen to someone and you can tell they hadn't played sports much at all. Because again, everything is a system. You just don't show up on the field and just start throwing the ball around. Everything is a system. Every team has a system.
Right.
You want your quarterback to be a great system quarterback. You don't even want him to be a good system quarterback. You want him to be a great system quarterback because that probably means you're going to have some wins. You're going to probably go to the playoffs, and you're going to have, a lot of success. I just had to pull that out, D. I heard it, and come on, man. That's just so lazy of you to say he's a system quarterback.
Why you bashing my quarterback?
That's the other thing. Do you know their system? Have you played within their system? Oh, okay, you never played pro football. Okay, I got you. So you probably don't even know what the system looks like.
Right. Now that's another thing. Explain the system that he's running. Explain the system that he's running.
Explain to me why he's a system quarterback. Okay, what is he missing within the system? All right, so what happens when you take him out of the system? How does it operate? Yeah, you just can't say that someone's a system quarterback. Everyone's a system quarterback when you look at it. All right, D. So this year, we got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Carmelo Anthony, and Angel Reese on the cover of NBA 2K26. Caitlin Clark is not on there. Big deal or no big
deal? Or no deal? I don't think it's a big deal. I really don't think it's a big deal. They all going to be on the cover. I like that Melo, Shai Gilgeous. Melo, he brought so much culture to the game. Shai Gilgeous coming off the year he had you can't.
He needs to be on the cover of everything.
That's what I'm saying. You can't not
everything
put him
but Playboy magazine.
Man, you cannot put him on there. The year he had a historic year. Angel Reese, I can see why they put Angel Reese. Honestly, I don't think it's a big deal. I love some Angel Reese, but Caitlin Clark would have probably been a better option. I ain't gonna lie.
Why you say that, D?
I think overall, I think she's had a better career so far.
Okay, and I'm glad you said that. So last year was JT. When they did the 3, it was JT, Wilson, and Vince Carter.
Angel Wilson and Vince Carter.
Yeah, Asia Wilson and Vince Carter. This year, Shai. So because they have that Hall of Fame edition,
right? I'm trying to think.
So they were rookies last year, so they couldn't have been on it. And I think Asia too was coming off of her 3rd straight MVP season, so that made sense.
Yeah, that makes plenty of sense.
Some people think
has Angel done something this year?
Not really.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only thing I'm saying. Angel Reese hasn't been. I'm not gonna say that of course she's a great player, but I haven't seen a dominance to put her on that cover. Like SGA had a dominant season, like MVPs, winning the championship, got the max deal. Of course, it would make sense and look like a retired player. Carmelo Anthony makes a lot of sense too, especially with a lot of with New York coming back into the forefront.
And he's a Hall of Famer.
He's a Hall of Famer. Just the career he's had. That's just that's Melo. People will respect that name, and that makes sense to put him on there. Angel Reese, I don't mind. I'm not hating on it at all. Maybe Caitlin Clark really would have mesh with those two players.
All right, so
it might have been off.
So this is where it takes the pop culture, where this could have been the pop culture question of the week. I asked your mom the same question. She said it's a big deal that Angel Reese is on there because she appeals to her more than Caitlyn does.
Yeah, that's what
I thought that was an interesting take.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm kind of glad I asked you the question because I just wanted a different perspective. I said, I'm going to ask you from a female point of view. Is it a big deal? She said it's a big deal that Angel is on there
for representation.
For presentation, she said she's just more appealing to her. She's more appealing to people who want to play the game. That Caitlyn, because even though her game is great, her personality is not all that inviting, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't.
It's not as dynamic. That's probably the better way to say.
I can't associate with it. Now, yeah, but Caitlyn Clark is going to get her time to get on one, but it really doesn't. Now, it really doesn't make sense that
Plus, from a performance standpoint, it don't make sense for Angel to be on there.
Yeah, like the aesthetic of it. You got SGA, you got Carmelo. Then what? It makes more sense for Angel to be in there with that, to be with that bunch.
From a marketing standpoint.
From a marketing standpoint, because it kind of all meshes as far as what each one of them brings. I think Caitlyn Clark, she had to be on there with Cooper Flag or Luka. It had to be Luka, Larry Bird, Caitlyn Clark. What's white chocolate? Jason Williams.
Yeah,
if you get like a Steve Nash, Peyton Pritchard, and Caitlyn Clark. Yeah, that flows.
That's NBA 2K29.
But no, that's interesting. It is very interesting, but I guess now that is a good example. It's not a big deal that Caitlyn Clark is not on it, but I think you can say it is a big deal that Angel Reese is on it for, he said, representation and for just a lot of just women, women who follow sports. That's a big thing to have someone that represents them, has the same mindset, attitude, background, especially because there's a lot of women who play.
For knowledge, the WNBA is 64% African American. Now, the thing we don't know, video buyers of the 2K game, what's that demographic?
That's what I'm
saying.
That's
the missing piece. That's what you'd have to know. That's the
marketing ploy of.
That'd be the marketing piece.
Who's going to be playing this?
Exactly. Who's going to be playing this game?
Not me. I don't play video games.
I don't play them anymore other than not the handheld, but my arcade games. I do play those. But
I let Jamari play video games.
I don't do the.
I ain't got time no more.
PS5 anymore. The what's Xbox? Don't do the Xbox anymore.
I got one.
Yeah, got them, but
don't sit around them. Yeah, I don't sit around.
I don't have the time. We don't have the time. There's stuff we're leaving out. Yeah, that we can't even get to after midnight. But we are gonna make time for that soon. All right, so I guess that could be considered Pops' pop culture question of the week.
It's a good question. Great question.
NBA signings last week, son. The first one that shocked me was Orlando Magic forward Paolo Banchero agreed to a 5-year maximum rookie contract extension worth. The minimum is $239. They say with TV money, it may reach in excess of $250 million.
Oh, he got TV money.
Yeah, he's gonna get some of the TV money. Then OKC wrapped up Chet Holmgren and Jalen Williams. They locked them into long-term deals.
Yeah, that's your big three.
That's your big three.
And then you keep some role pieces around them to help support them, but that's your structure right there.
And it just shows that Sam Presti is intent on building another Spurs dynasty. And I know we talked about it a little bit in the chat, and I didn't want to go into it too much. But the Spurs, very unappreciated in the middle 2000s to 2014. That 9-year run where they won those 5 championships. Was it 5, 4, or 5?
Yeah, they won 5. Yeah, they won 5.
They won 5 in like a 14-year time span.
Yep.
Very underrated. Very
you talk
underrated.
About playing in a system. You want to see how a system works. That's a system.
That's a system.
And I get people don't give them credit because it's not flashy, but it's effective. If you got players who can play in your system efficiently, look at the results. It was just 5 championships in a 14-year span. Come on now.
Who's doing that? Nobody.
That's what I'm saying. Do we really carry that much that someone's not in a? Because most of the time, if you're not really in a system, you don't have no structure. If you don't have no structure, it's just
there is
sporadic.
no structure. That's what I'm saying. Everything is a
Your
system.
wins, you can't track where you won or lost the game without a system or some structures. Okay,
can't track randomness.
Yeah, I can't track it. Okay, because it's just. Yeah, it's so sporadic.
It's chaos. It's random. It's nothing. It's
You're not
gonna
be able to improve.
Put your finger on. Yeah,
you can't see where you went wrong.
It was something else in that. Oh, we were talking about too, and you said it, D. That's their big three. A lot of teams now, because it's so hard to get three,
it's
settling
so
for give me a big two, and I can build around 2 solid players.
Yep.
Like a Jason Tatum and a Jaylen Brown with the Celtics.
Yep.
And then I can put the role players around that, but they got their big three.
Yeah,
they're locked
3.
in for the next 5 years. Damn, that's telling you right there. Look, we're not settling. This is not just gonna be one and done.
We have a great chance.
We're trying to run it back and keep running it and keep running it. I heard an interview with Alex Caruso the other day, and he signed his extension. Man, we want to run it back. Some of their players weren't even old enough to drink the champagne that they were toasting.
That's crazy.
And he said, we want them to be legal. We want them to be able to pop legally.
You can't even enjoy the celebration because you're a minor. And you're probably a minor. Drake was behind it. Oh, y'all got minors in there?
And then the last signing was Devin Booker. This was sneaky. A 2-year, $145 million maximum contract extension. That's $72.5 million per year, D.
Is he worth it?
Is he worth it?
Is he worth it? And you worth
it? Who's gonna be the first $100 million a year player? Because it's coming.
Yeah, it's on its way.
The money's just getting stupid.
It's crazy amount of money now.
But it's the TV money. I mean, that's where it's coming from. And
what
as long
money?
As the networks and the streaming services are willing to pay it, I mean, who's gonna say no to it? That's the thing.
That's crazy. That's a lot of money for D-Book.
That's a lot of bread, guaranteed. That's the other thing about NBA and MLB contracts. Those are guaranteed, and NHL contracts.
Get back in the playoffs though with that type of money though.
Huh?
I said they need to get back in the playoffs with that type of money. D-Book been quiet.
Yeah, D-Book's been very quiet.
I ain't heard you since 2021.
Since Monty got fired.
Since Monty and them. Mornings with Monty. Like I ain't heard D-Book name as far as top players in the game. It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
It's been a while.
It's been a minute.
That type
Maybe
of
this
bread.
would be his opportunity to get to that. When
Right.
You got a Dylan Brooks, if they keep him, and Jalen Green being added to the team
that might
via trade.
We'll see.
We'll see if he can get back there. But man, it's gonna be a fight. Time for the wild and the weird.
The wild and the weird.
It's not sad this week.
Okay.
This time.
And
the freaky.
The wild, the weird, and the freaky. Okay.
BYU quarterback Jake Retzlaff has been suspended for violating the university's honor code after admitting to premarital sex, which surfaced during his response to a civil lawsuit alleging sexual assault. There we go. While Retzlaff denies the assault allegations and claims the encounter was consensual, he has decided to transfer from BYU, leaving the team without its star quarterback just weeks before the 2025 season. This development significantly impacts BYU's preparations for the upcoming season and raises questions about their quarterback depth and performance in the Big 12 Conference. The civil lawsuit against Retzlaff alleges that he raped, strangled, and bit a woman in November 2023. That's where the freaky part comes in. Why
Rape,
you biting
strangled,
on the woman?
and bit a woman?
Strangled, and bit a woman in 2023. Though no criminal charges have been filed, Retzlaff denies these allegations, asserting that the encounter was consensual, so she wanted me to bite her, and his legal team has characterized the lawsuit as an extortion attempt. While the lawsuit is reportedly being withdrawn, Its fallout has already impacted Retzlaff's standing at BYU and his decision to transfer. So, again,
damn,
if you go to BYU, you sign an agreement stating that you're not going to have premarital sex, you're not going to drink.
You can't do nothing. You
strictly do much of anything other than eat,
play
sleep,
sports,
go to school, get your degree, play sports, and go home.
How it should be.
And that's how it should be.
But
we know people are human.
different. Yep.
And so it's different. Things sometimes get out of hand, but they shouldn't have got out of hand where he raped, strangled, and bit the woman.
The rape, strangled, and bit a woman is wild. I guess that's where the freaky
and it's
comes
weird,
in.
And it's freaky at the same time. Why are you biting on her?
Was he a freshman? Was he an incoming freshman, or he's been there?
I think Drake has been there.
Okay, he's been there because I know they got another incoming freshman. I forgot his name. He's coming into BYU, but supposedly he's a dog. But so I didn't know if it was him. But yeah, it's someone who's been there. To decipher that, man, that's all bad. And anytime that you got those allegations on your name, it's not a good look. Even if it's extortion or whatever, it's just bad publicity. So not only with that. Yeah, you got yourself in a heap of trouble, brother. You got yourself in a heap of trouble.
And he's a senior.
Okay, so he's a
senior. But he transferred
from
from Golden West College, Riverside College, and then he transferred to BYU in 2023.
Yeah, BYU don't be playing about that. The conduct, that's their whole
honor code.
Yeah, that's the whole honor code, and that's what makes them BYU. That's the whole reason why you go to that school. Like you said, you're there just to play sports, get your education, all the drinking alcohol and the partying. That's not what their college is for.
No, that's not what the Mormons are all about.
Yeah, but you in a heap of trouble though. You in a heap of trouble, dog. That's
heap. That's no good. Just because you left the university, doesn't mean that these allegations are going to go away. And they say that there's no criminal charges have been filed as of yet, but yeah, something's going to come of it. I'm assuming there's going to be a settlement of some sort coming soon. Mm-hmm. That's the wild and the weird and the
freaky.
All right, let's get a little something to drink. I'm parched.
I am parched. That juicy news.
That's that mango news, and we are powered excess energy drinks.
You can't even see it. Ooh.
Man, a cold one of those right now, D, would go very nicely.
Got the case for y'all. Stop playing.
Got a whole case.
We got inventory, baby.
We got it. He keeps it. Just hit him up.
We stay with it. You stay with it. I stay with it on me.
Time for that news.
I'm your mama. I'm your daddy.
If you don't know, now you know.
Brother. I'm your pusher man.
Sister. Young player.
Hey.
Dwight.
How? I'm your mama. I'm your daddy.
Did Porter. Family. Cheetah. Who else we added? Somebody.
Justin.
Yeah.
Tucker. Yeah, we got to add Justin Tucker on there.
Tugger.
Yeah, Justin Tugger.
All right, son.
So for that juicy news, because if you don't know, now you know, we are powered by Excess, of course. This might be the new hot couple. That still hasn't been truly confirmed, but there's some fire there. There's some
real
smoke.
Hot, girl.
Right, real hot. Meg Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson have been reportedly that they're the new couple.
So they've been kicking it.
Both seen on their Instagram page. So they, you know how they do it secretly. So Meg took a Instagram photo where she's like by the pool, and in the background, what looks like there's a gentleman. They zoomed in. They like, is that Klay Thompson? Klay Thompson was in the back poolside. And then also Klay Thompson took some pictures of him on vacation with a mysterious woman. He was kissing the woman. She was turned around, but the attributes, everything show it to look like it, the hair, the body, the nails. If you can pinpoint the things, look like it's Meg Thee Stallion. It looks like they're slow playing a relationship right now. But I thought because I know Clay plays in Dallas, and I thought Meg is from Houston. But
she's from Houston.
Yeah, that doesn't. They're both in Texas, so
that's not far away.
That's not that far away. So it makes sense that they reside in. Could have caught up, seen each other. Hey, Clay. If it is true, go ahead, Clay.
Go ahead, Clay. I gotta give him that one.
And shout out to Meg too, because Clay seems like a good, wholesome, humble dude. Champion, four-time champion. He's getting the bag. If he can stay healthy, and who knows, this might give him a little rejuvenation on the court.
Right.
You got a little something on the side that's watching you play, Clay.
Gotta give him his props on that one.
Gotta give him his props, but it hasn't been officially confirmed, but from what the internet and what we can piece together from both their Instagram posts, it looks like they kicking it.
Well, good for you, Clay, and good for you, Meg. All right. Good juicy news, son. I like it. All right. Time for those pops, flops, and props.
Pops, flops, and props.
Oh, those pops, flops, and props.
What's popping?
You popping, son?
Pops is going to be going to the Wimbledon men's single competition that's going on right now between Yannick Sinner, Carlos Alcaraz, yes. Yeah, Alcaraz. It seems like it's going to be a good matchup. We're watching it right now. Wimbledon is popping. This shows you that it's a new wave of players in it right now. That's my pops. It should be pretty exciting.
Yeah, no Joker, no Rafa Nadal,
that's what I'm saying.
Federer.
The names that I'm used to seeing.
They're 22 and 23 years old.
That's crazy.
They're going to be here for a minute.
That's crazy.
They're not going anywhere. You're right. That's crazy. It's the new wave. All right, my pops is going to go to all the NBA players who got paid those guaranteed contracts because the TV money is real. Who you flopping?
Pops going to go to Amanda Serrano for losing again.
Man,
on that the Netflix exclusive fight. Yeah,
the visuals were nice.
Yeah,
just the way it was shot and the camera work, the angles.
Yeah, that was actually real nice.
The 4K
the
visuals.
Production was real nice.
Production was off the chain.
Yeah, they made it very entertaining from that.
That's my flop as well, son. Mm-hmm. The trilogy did not match up to the other two fights.
Nope.
And I was just very underwhelmed, and I was pissed off. I stayed up for it. Man, I could have went to sleep. This was horrible.
That's funny.
And Charles was terrible. All right, who you propping, son?
My props is going to go to Katie Taylor for winning that fight against Amanda Serrano. But yeah, she goes on record and saying, she does not want to fight Amanda again.
There's no need.
She's like, it's over with. The fact that you guys, this is the only opponent that y'all can get me. I'm done fighting her.
That's the only person that really wants to fight her.
That's what I'm saying. She's like, no more. So,
she's too small for Clarissa. Clarissa would knock her out.
Oh, no. Clarissa's done.
Yeah.
She ain't playing. Yeah,
she ain't playing.
Nah, you gotta watch what you say around.
Do some things on the countertop.
Which I didn't know if that was real or not. That would look like AI a little bit.
It did look kind of. Didn't really look like her in the face.
It didn't. Yeah, there's no way. She's not no gymnast.
Yeah.
I thought that was a little bit of AI.
It's kind of unprovoked too. It just didn't seem nothing was tying in with it, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
That was just random.
Yeah, very random. My props is go to Derek Lewis for his 1 minute TKO over Taliesin Teixeira in last night's UFC Fight Night main event out of Nashville, Tennessee. Man, he came in and he got poked in the eye, and then he kind of stepped back and hit old boy with the left, and it was lights out after that. He beat him down.
Mad.
Dude got up, but he got up with the help of the ring. He grabbed the fence and got himself up. And he was supposed to have been disqualified, but then that's when the referee did step in and he just stopped the fight. But he was getting beat down anyway. So, yeah, they needed to quit it. They need to let it go. So, yeah, that's my prop, son. All right. Now it's that time for us to tell someone to sit your ass down. Man. Sit your ass down. Please. And thank you. All right, son, who you telling?
My sit your ass down is gonna go to Drake.
Please don't tell me about the little fake 6-pack.
Oh, that too. He posted it. He got that little fake 6-pack that he probably didn't even work hard for. It looked weird too. It don't even look natural.
It don't even go with his body. The colors don't even match up.
Because your toneness around your body is regular, but then you got these just revealing abs just popping out of abs. Yeah, ripped up abs just popping out of nowhere. Like that look like it hurt. I don't need to get implants on your stomach. So sit your ass down on that one too. Just work out, bro. Just work out. Intermittent fasting. Don't eat as much. Run. Work out.
Right, don't drink as much.
Yeah, don't drink as much as way. You can reveal your abs. There's different ways. You can do it naturally, but everybody want this microwave. Everybody want this microwave mentality. Man,
I just get cut on and get them.
But
what happens when I don't know? But anyway,
complications happen or something happen. And honestly, that's just cheating the system. I feel better if I work for my body than knowing, I got
you keep it going.
Yeah, I got these revealing abs. You didn't work for that.
You didn't work for that. You got cut on for that.
Yeah.
But you had money for that.
Yeah. But also, too, he covers up so he had a LeBron tattoo on his shoulder.
Oh, my goodness. I saw that.
Yeah. And now he covered that up with an SGA tattoo. So he had LeBron jersey, the 23 on his arm. Yeah. And then he covered. Then I guess him and LeBron had a falling out, or they was beefing for a little bit. Drake threw actually a shot at LeBron in a song here recently. I forgot what it was, but telling on LeBron too, how they used to go out and get girls together, and how he was dry snitching on LeBron too as well.
Very much dry snitching.
Very much dry snitching, being a little itch. And then you get SGA. You covered a tattoo with an SGA, but my thing is, you just getting these. I understand getting people that flowers, but you ain't got to get another grown man. Another grown man's jersey.
Because that's the first thing I thought.
Like, you can just say, bro, man, I appreciate your game, man. Right. You can sign my jersey. Why you getting you covering up LeBron's tattoo with SGA's tattoo? And I know SGA's another man. He's branded on you, like you his girl.
Right. You're him.
Are you right?
You're him. This is me. I can see your dad. I'm not in favor of your son or
I got Jamari. Yeah, I got Jamari tatted on me like that. That's my son.
That's your son, but you get like a random person if you didn't know.
You don't even know them.
You don't even really know him like that, and you got him on your body, but you get mad at him. I'm getting that off.
I'm gonna get somebody else.
Another player though.
It's like
so then what about if him and SGA
have a fallout? Oh, I'm gonna get somebody.
Put Steph back. He does have Steph though. He's got some but Steph on his body.
Yeah, he has a combination of, I think I forgot who he has. He has a lot of people on him, like just random. I think I don't know if he got like Martin Luther King or something like that.
Know him?
Not more than anybody else know him.
All right, I'm just like, come on, man. Damn, Drake.
But yeah, Drake, sit your ass down. I mean, come on now. It almost seems like you going through like the high school breakup.
Some crush.
Yeah, like a crush. It's a little bit weird, a little bit.
It is very weird. Very weird. I must admit, that's very weird.
Sit your ass. That's just
work
weird,
on those abs while you're sitting down.
Man,
do some sit-ups.
Do some crunches. You can
do some crunches. You can get the abs.
You can
get
the abs, man.
Might take you 6 months. It'd be a lot less painful too.
You got to train. Like all that money, you can get a trainer.
Man. Oh, you can get the top-notch trainer.
Top-notch trainer. You just don't want to put the work in.
The nutritionist. You can get the chef. Come on, man. You can do all of that. You can afford it. It'd probably be cheaper than getting cut on.
And more healthier.
Less expensive,
You just got fake abs. What if one of them pops?
Fake-ass abs.
You got these fake abs. That's why they call him BBL Drizzy. Because he got that BBL on his stomach.
Oh, my goodness. All right, son. If I sit your ass down, I'm going to go to the person that he's beefing with. That's LeBron James. Come on, man. You've accomplished so much in the game. You've accomplished feats that no other player will ever do. But sometimes you appear to be tone deaf. And the reason I say that is when Luka Doncic was traded to the Lakers this past season, that was to help you. You knew that. But you also knew that the Lakers had an eye on their future. He's 25. You're in your 40s. Obviously, he's the future. If you didn't understand that or didn't know that, maybe you shouldn't have opted in to your contract so fast, because now it looks like he's regretting that he opted in. There's rumblings that he may want to get traded. Dude, there's no place for you to go. You let free agency come and go.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard for a team to fit you under the salary cap. The draft already happened, so there's not gonna be any available draft picks anytime soon. You'd have to play for at least $20 to $30 million less. You obviously don't want to do that. So what are you doing, LeBron? Do you want to be there, or do you really want to go? Because if you really wanted to go, though, the time to do it was when the season ended. You could have alerted the Lakers and look, I don't know where this is going, but if there's any opportunity for you all to find a trade for me, I understand you're looking to the future. I want to win right now, and I don't think we can. But you opted in so quickly, it made me think that you want to be there. And then a week later, now seems like we're hearing that you regret that you did it, or you don't want to be there. Come on, man. Make up your mind. Sit your ass down. You just go with what you went to LA for a reason. That's where you wanted to be. Stick it out. If you didn't want to be there, you shouldn't have opted in.
Not happy to be here.
Right. Not happy to be here for $52.5 million. That's the only place he could have gotten it. I mean, come on, man. Sit your ass down. Make up your mind. You want to be there? You don't want to be there. Ooh, son, man. That went fast. We chopped up quite a bit.
It did. Quite a bit.
And it goes quickly when you're having fun. Time flies when you're having fun. All right, son. I got to thank the people. Thank you so much.
Thank everybody for tuning in,
tuning in, for listening, for watching, for downloading. Whatever you do, we really appreciate it.
Please.
We put this out on Sunday, and then the YouTube and Facebook posts come out on Tuesdays.
YouTube
go ahead,
Tuesdays.
What you gonna say?
All I was gonna say is, for anyone watching, if you support us, watch us, and then if you watch the show periodically and you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel.
Yes,
we're almost at 50 subscribers on YouTube. We just started our YouTube journey. We got a lot of content on there. We're at 47 right now. We're trying to get to 50, and then by the end of the month. So help us out so we can start that 50, so we can work on to get to 100. And from then on, and then on, and then on. Because you'll never
continue. We're going to be here.
We're going to be here.
We just need your help to continue to be here.
And we're adding more content. Yep. We got the Monday Night Cruise, specifically for football. The Outside the NBA, specifically for NBA. And then when we go after midnight, we're going to have some real topic, real discussion. So we're going to have something for every single person that you can entertain with us. But you're going to miss out if you don't subscribe to the channel. So please subscribe. We really appreciate it.
Yes, we do. Get your merch.
Don't forget your merch.
Get our merch, or get something that you need for your party, your celebration, whatever you need. We got you. There's Jenkins. And I had a Jenkins topic, and short on time today, but it'll stay. It's nothing that'll go away. Jenkins can't wait to tell someone that they're a jackass.
Absolutely.
But all right, son, close us out.
All right, y'all. But until next time. I'm going to holler at you. We'll see y'all next week.
See you next week.
Peace.